kikulu nnyo kangisome nga bwe yagiwandiise. On behalf of the government and on my own behalf and the NRM party, I congratulate the Catholic community in Kampala Archdiocese upon reaching 100 years for this cathedral. Christianity is a new religion in our part of the world. It was not until the late 19th century that the first groups of Christian missionaries started arriving in Buganda Kingdom. The first group from England was sent by the Church Mission Society. They arrived here in 1877 and they were followed by the White Fathers from France in 1879. Therefore, you can clearly see that we are latecomers to the Christian faith. However, despite being latecomers, our people were quick to embrace and follow the good teachings of Christianity. Christianity brought enlightenment to our societies. Most people abandoned their old ways of living. They stopped believing in spirits, emandwa, gave up drinking alcohol, stopped sharing drinking pots, which spread diseases among people. They learned to boil milk and water for drinking. And some took on the encumbrance of taking their children to school. Education was an encumbrance then because children were a source of family labor. Christian families embraced education and endeavored to send their children to mission schools, including girls. Therefore, Christianity ushered positive transformation. On this special occasion, I want to thank the Catholic Church for partnering with the government of Uganda to lift our people's standards of living through construction of schools, health centers, to mention but a few. This is a clear indication that the church cares about the well-being of the believers. Spiritual nourishment is important, but it is not the only aspect of the Christian ministry. A holistic ministry must express equal concerns for physical needs of the faithful. While here on earth, the believers too have physical needs that must be satisfied. For example, we need food, clothes, shelter, medicine, etc. Therefore, I commend the clergy for using their pulpits to spread the message of wealth creation at household level. Poverty in Uganda arises from the fact that 33% of the households are still engaged in subsistence farming. They are still working only for food. This is dangerous because in addition to food, there are other human needs. For example, shelter, clothing, medicine, education, etc. These human needs have a monetary value. They can only be obtained through the medium of money. It is no longer sustainable for one to live outside the money economy and expect to attain a happy life. Subsistence farming must be eliminated because it is a recipe for poverty and backwardness. There are 4 sectors where wealth and jobs can be created. And these include commerce, agriculture, industries, services, and ICT. Once we solve the problem of poverty in homes, believers will be empowered to meaningfully contribute money to the church construction projects. Finally, Mama Janet and I wish Rubaga Cathedral happy centenary celebrations for God and my country. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda.